card is an easy one you can make using your acrylic blocks. I know a lot of you have acrylic blocks, and here's another use for them. There's a lot of different sizes of ink blocks, and today what we're going to do is apply ink onto the blocks with an ink pad, give it a little spray, and then we're going to transfer that ink right onto our card front, and I'll show you how to do it. We're going to start out with using these 3 colors here. We've got Wild Honey, Squeezed Lemonade, and Ripe Persimmon. Just rub Squeezed Lemonade right onto my block here. A little bit of Wild Honey and then Ripe Persimmon. And we'll get those all kind of mixed in a little bit. Then we're going to take a little mister, a water mister, and I'm going to just give it a couple little misties. Then we're going to take our card front, and I'm going to stamp with just my block and no stamp right onto my card front, like so. Put a little pressure on it so that ink can get transferred, and hold it for just a few seconds. Lift it up, and I've got my background for my card front. Now if you want, you could add a little more color to that by adding some more ink. Just like so. I think I'm going to add just I'm just going to add a little more Squeezed Lemonade, give it a little mist, and then I can go right over the top of that again. And you have your card background. So you're going to have something like one of these. So while that dries, we're going to do another one. This time we're going to use Spiced Marmalade and Picked Raspberry for a really fun, cheerful color. Start with Picked Raspberry, and I'm just going to tap it on my stamp. If you like to get the really straight edges, make sure you get ink along the edges of your stamp. Then I'm going to take my Spiced Marmalade, and I'm going to kind of tap it also. So I've got a really nice inky block. I'm going to give it a couple little sprays, just some mist. And after you do that, I like to just let the ink kind of meld together a little bit. Take it and put it right onto my card front. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love those 2 colors together. It's got to dry a little bit before we can go any further. This card front is pretty much dry, and we're ready to do some stamping. I'm going to put it right into my Misty and get her anchored down. I'm going to use this little stamp that says hello. This is the Greetings from Amanda, the stamps that are exclusive to here at Memory Bound. It's got a little bit of everything on it, but we're going to use hello for this stamp. So first I'm going to stamp a couple of little flower silhouettes on it. So let's get those on here. And we'll get those stamped. And I need a little bit more ink on this one. So we've got a nice little flower silhouette. Now I'm going to add my little hello stamp right here between the flowers. I stamped the flowers and the hello in archival ink. And there we have our card front. I think if we add a little bit of twine, this card is ready to go and give somebody a very cheerful greeting to let them know you're thinking about them. Okay, our other card front is dry, and I really love that pink and orange together. I think that makes a really nice background. We're going to put a thank you right there. So we've got thank you, and then we're just going to add a little bit of twine around the top of it. So we've got our stamp background, we've got our thank you, and look at the ribbon I found that matches those 2 colors perfectly. So let's tie this around the top. Since our thank you is in the bottom right corner, we're going to put our bow up here on the left side. And there we have our Minute Maid card. You could also use your stamp block inking and stamp the fronts of your envelopes for just a little special box to put your addresses on. Here's another one that we made where we took our mini ink cubes and we just ran stripes across our block. and stamped it, and it looks really nice. Here's another card, and we've got lots of other backgrounds here to work with for future cards. So thanks for joining us today for another Minute Maid card. I hope you have a crafty day, and we'll see you soon.